Nigeria is the most populous nation in Africa with over 150 million people, and she's composed of over 250 ethnic groups. Nigeria got her independence from Great Britain on the 1st of October 1960. Nigeria was first formed or was conceived by Lord Lugard in 1914 when he amalgamated the Northern and Southern Protectorates. On the 1st of October this year, Nigeria will be celebrating her 50th post-independence anniversary. Nigeria since 1960 has gone through a series of military rule and even civil war. But since 1999, she has seen consistent democratic rules. This year, we are glad to celebrate her 50th independence anniversary. Aberdeen is the third largest city in Scotland. Aberdeen is fondly known as the Granite City, but since the discovery of oil in the 1970s, she is now known as the oil capital of Europe. Aberdeen has seen an influx of Nigerians since 2001, and according to the latest survey conducted by the Telegraph newspaper, it shows that Aberdeen has the highest concentration of Nigerians in the whole of the United Kingdom. This influx of Nigerians into Aberdeen has been mostly influenced by the Petroleum Technology Development Fund Overseas Scholarship Scheme, which sees most of the best brains in Nigeria coming over to overseas to study. And on this 50th Golden Jubilee anniversary, I am here to explore the thoughts and goodwill messages of Nigerians living in Aberdeen.
Hello, my name is Divine Kenwigo. I'm a research fellow at the University of Aberdeen. I came to Aberdeen in January 2002. I got a job to work as a research fellow at the university, and I've been in Aberdeen since then. I'm an indigenous of Anambra State, specifically Dunukofia local government. So I live in Aberdeen with my family. I want to send a goodwill message to Nigeria on the anniversary of the celebration of the 50th post-independence anniversary. Obviously, like with us human beings, it's always good to have a birthday celebration. And I want to use this opportunity to say happy birthday and happy independence to Nigeria and to all Nigerians. Sometimes I wonder why we are celebrating, or if there is enough for us to celebrate. Because at 50, we should expect that the country has grown and developed much more than what we have at the moment. It's very unfortunate that we've not had the right leadership for Nigeria so far. But saying that, Nigeria has enormous resources, both in terms of human resources, in terms of natural resources, and in terms of just the weather. The weather is really, really good. If you look in Aberdeen, for example, some of the best brains in Aberdeen are Nigerians. You'll be surprised, but some of the best brains in Aberdeen are Nigerians. And I'm sure it's the same or it's similar stories around other parts of the world. But suffice to say that all we need is a vision to harness these resources and make Nigeria truly great. So far, we are a giant of Africa, but sometimes it's hard for me to say Nigeria is a giant of Africa because there's really nothing to show for it, except maybe the population. But my message today is that we need to have visionary leadership in Nigeria, and we have the resources. It's there. Everything is there. Everything we need is there. All we need is the right people to motivate these resources and to make things happen in Nigeria. Thank you.
I'm Sani Ibrahim, Nigerian from Jigawa State. I've been in Aberdeen since 2003. I did my MSc in oil and gas engineering, and I've been working in oil and gas industry as a consultant since then.
We're going to be 50 years in October this year. Nigeria is going to be 50 years. My message to Nigerians is I wish you all the best, but my one message to the President of Nigeria, Jonathan Goodwill, please don't spend 10 billion naira to spend 50 years of failure, basically, and spend that money for the goodwill of Nigerians. My message for politicians who wanted to contest for various positions in 2011, please empty your mind, step back and look at this country. It's the only country we have. Go there with one intention, only one, to move Nigeria forward.
Country people, my name is Olabamiji Funsho Omo Sanusi from Oyo State in Nigeria. I came to Aberdeen as a student, but now I've joined part of the UK workforce. Nigeria is going to be 50 years old in a few months' time, and I look at it as a 50-year-old man. In retrospect, you want to see how you've performed, what have you done in life. Nigeria, my beloved country, we love you so much. I'm here in diaspora, giving my best to another country, even though the intention will be to do that to Nigeria, to give my best to Nigeria. The leaders, I can only appeal to you that if you can just put the country before any other goal, then truly Nigeria will, we've always proclaimed as the giant of Africa, can one day begin to take that position. Corruption is a big issue, even though it's mentioned that corruption is everywhere. It's very obvious that in Nigeria, a lot of things can be done to make the country a better place. Leaders, politicians, stamp out corruption. That's one of the key messages. But as a goodwill message, Nigeria at 50, I know that things can only but get better, but there are things we can start doing now. All hands on deck, east, west, north, south. Let's all join forces together. It's not so much about the color, the tribe, the tongue you speak, the language you speak, but let's put Nigeria ahead of us, and then we can make Nigeria a better place. So my message to you Nigerians and fellow Nigerians is that together we can make it, and I hope that this will truly go a long way in inspiring you to do something about Nigeria. God bless you. Udaro.
Hi, my name is Chama Ojina. I'm from Anambra State. I came to do my master's in Aberdeen, the Robert Gordon University. I've rounded up now and I'm job searching. Wow, Nigeria has come a long way. Nigeria is 50 years this year. It's kind of exciting though, but come to think of it, people are like, what has Nigeria achieved in 50 years? Nigeria has achieved me as a child, I believe. I wish Nigeria could see themselves as being more useful. We have potentials, we have resources, but the problem we're having is bad management, I think, basically. I'm not calling names, but we, the young ones that are growing, I think we should be given more opportunities, to express ourselves. There shouldn't be like limits on age, limits on, experiences and all that. Because right now, if you ask me, do I have a mentor? I don't think I have a mentor. Why? Because a lot of wrong things are going on in our country, and really it's painful for we the youth growing up not to have anybody to look up to. But as Nigeria draws up to be 50 years, I wish Nigeria so much.
My name is Francis Nanley. I'm from Plateau State, from Mongo local government of Plateau State. I came to Aberdeen in 2004 for studies, a red master's in law and a postgraduate certificate in supply chain management. My message to Nigeria on her 50th anniversary, I wonder if it's a good message, goodwill message or not. But I sincerely believe that we have a long way to go, even after 50 years of independence. There are a lot of things wrong in this country. The politicians have not been doing what they're expected to do. I pray that while we are celebrating this anniversary, we'll have a sober reflection of what we want for this country. We have children that are, we are fathers, we are mothers, we are senior brothers of young ones. And what are the legacies? What is the legacy what is the legacy that we can say we've left for these children, especially the politicians? I must say that even though Nigeria was founded, to my own opinion, on a very, very erroneous foundation, it was not founded as a unit, it was founded as three different fragments, which I think up till today, in every day of our political life, it continues to reflect. But we should think about this. Look at ourselves, whether you're from Plateau State. I don't look at north, south, east, or west. I look at you from your state. Thank you very much.
Greetings, Nigerians. My name is Simeon Kume Iroro Jake Agbaza. I'm a Nigerian, like you know. I come from Delta State of Nigeria, precisely from Isoko local government area of Delta State. I came into Aberdeen in 2007, initially as a student. I got a master's in oil and gas engineering from the Robert Gordon University. I was fortunate enough to get a job in Aberdeen. I presently live in Aberdeen, very close to the stadium, as you can see, with my wonderful wife, and we are doing very well. I've got a goodwill message for Nigeria and Nigerians. As the country marks its 50th Independence Day celebration on the 1st of October 2010, I have a message that is very short and very simple. As you know, I'm a passionate Nigerian. I love my country. Even though I'm here in Aberdeen, Scotland, I still wish the country as a whole to get to where they rightfully belong, to take their place not just globally, to take its place socially and economically as well. We've all seen what has just happened in South Africa. They have thrown the continent, made the continent look very attractive to the whole world, and I wish that for Nigeria. So my message for Nigeria is to the politicians directly. You guys have got to come together and get it right. You guys have got to realize and recognize what our problem actually is. If the government of Goodluck Jonathan or the next government coming in 2011 can only realize what our problem is, it shouldn't be that difficult to solve it. Electricity, good roads, potable water, that is all we really, really need. So, I wish Nigeria all the best for the 50th Independence Day celebration.
Hi, I'm Kyari Yates from Kaduna State of Nigeria, and I've been in Aberdeen for a few years now. Came to Aberdeen to study, but currently I'm working with the Macaulay Land Use Research Institute. As Nigeria turns 50 this year, my goodwill message for Nigeria is more of a prayer that Nigeria will be blessed with leaders that are God-fearing and leaders that will do right by the people and for the country, and that Nigerians will see themselves as brothers and sisters spread over a land that God has placed us in, rather as individuals, and that we will learn to do the best for one another, and that we will learn to work hard and make Nigeria the giant of Africa. And that is what we should be. The biggest country and the most populous country in Africa, but also equally important in the affairs of things in Africa and in the world at large.
That is the message from Nigerians in Aberdeen. But one message is clear from Nigeria herself to her people, the Nigerians. Arise, O Nigerians, my call obey, to serve your fatherland with love, strength, and faith, and with all your heart and mind. For the labor of your heroes past shall not be in vain if you live in freedom, peace, and unity, because without peace and unity, there will be no development. On a personal note, I say, long live Nigeria, God bless Nigeria, good people, great nation.